All right. So how many of us over the last 15 months have lost some of our breath control? I know I have. Put on a couple extra pounds and say, go breathing, you go.
I think I did a lot of control. I have no breath control.
Let's do a little breathing. Yeah.
No upper right.
Give me a couple of moves. Ready? Ready? Good. We're going to take a deep breath from our diaphragm. We're going to push it out by that last ha. All the air comes out. Okay? After your head's done back in the rest. Ready? One more time. Good. Breathe in for 4, out for 8. Count. Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. And by the time we reach 8, all of our air is out, right? Yeah. This is managing our air. We don't just, I'm letting it sneak out, right? We push all of it out. One more time at the same time. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. So as big a breath as I'm here and taking, I should hear a little bit more exhalation of air on that 8 count, right? And also when we breathe in, right? We're breathing in for 4. We're not breathing in all of the air we can breathe in on 1. And then waiting until 8. Like that. Right? Ready? Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good. Now 4 count in, a 12 count out. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, good. Who's not roll the shoulders. I don't know about you guys, but I chop stuff all day like this. My shoulders get out like this. Just walk around. Hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. See my favorite? 2 fingers. I'm going to start at the top of your larynx up here, and you're just going to gently move it back and forth like this, and slowly move down, and back up. For those of you who are new to this, if you feel a little bit cramping in the throat, think you're not hurting anything. All right, good. Relax those shoulders. Y'all remember what my favorite exercise is?
I thought we just did it.
I said it's one of my favorites. Y'all remember what my favorite exercise is? Jim knows it. We were talking about it last week.
Hum chew.
No.
No, I hum chew. Oh, that one. I thought it was hum chew.
You're going to start on the highest comfortable note you have, right? And slide all the way down. Yes, sir.
No, I was just going to do it.
Oh, okay. So you're going to start on the highest comfortable note you have. Maybe go a little bit higher as long as it's not uncomfortable, right? And you're going to slide all the way down. And even if your voice stops producing notes, you keep what?
Breathing.
You keep going and pushing air out until you're out of air. Ready? Do it with me. If I do something with my hands, you do something with your hands, right? Ready? So we're not bringing our head down. Because bringing our head down does what?
Cuts off your hair.
Cuts off everything. Okay? Cuts off your whole mechanism. Try it again. Ready? So if we do reset our head a little bit, right? We don't bring it down, but we bring it into our nice singer stance. So our singer stance is feet shoulder width apart, right? Nice and relaxed. Maybe our knees are bent a little bit, right? So we have some movement to be able to go to, right? And our chin should sit right in here, right? Take your arms, really good fingers on your chin like this, and you hold your arm up, other way, Jim. That hand goes over. There. Right, this will hold us into proper singer stance. Right, this straightens up everything and allows us to come up. Let's try that one more time.
With you here.
Hold your head like this, and we're going to do the exercise. You're not going to use your hands with me. Keep your hands up like this. Okay. Ready? Much better. That felt like it had more air in it. I don't know if you guys felt it, but I heard it out here. I felt it. You're going to get a B flat, please, sir.
Sir, we have one of those.
This is an exercise we did with quartet a couple weeks ago, and I've done it in the past, and we did it with the VLQ last Thursday, so we're going to do it here, right? So I'm saying that because it might be up to you or something. Right? Okay. So the basses are going to say all the way through. The baritones are going to go up to the 5 and stay on the 5. Okay. The leads are going to go up to the 8, and the tenor Bob are going to go up to the normal 3. Okay. But the goal of this is not just to go it's to put some air-driven sound behind it, right? So it should sound more like staying nice and lifted, right, and relaxed in the normal position that we sing in. My brain works today. In the same position that we normally sing in the same everything we always do, but we're just making a full sound, right? A nice full sound. Ready? Let's try it. Take a nice finger breath. Coming on that note, just hit that first note for me. Notice I didn't go I didn't hammer it. It's just a full sound. Try it. Just the first note. Good. The exercise. Good. Now on that last little bit, right, we're doing the same exercise, but on that last little bit, we want to maybe give it a little something, right? Like we do on the tags of our songs, we have to grow a little bit, right? So it should go, and grow a little bit again, right? Ready? And now, remember what we talked about a couple weeks ago when I led the warm-ups when we were outside? We talked about resetting when we breathe, and resetting and moving while we sing, right? If we stand there like this, doesn't sound very good or look very good, right? But if we move a little bit and we reset in, so when we breathe in, we go, energy to what the audience is seeing, right? So just because we're doing warm-ups doesn't mean we don't perform, right? If we do this, maybe not an audience will go, there's chords in there, right? Let's try it again. Ready? Good. Let's make sure, and I'm hearing it in the leads as we go up, let's make sure we're not going, Our bottom note, our top note is the same, right? Same place. Try it again. Now do the same thing, but hum chew, ready? Good. Relax the shoulder. And our esteemed director is here, so. Esteemed. I don't know if he's esteemed or just esteemed.
Pitch! So we know that's a lead note, right? So base your, go ahead and keep playing for a second, if you would. So base your note off that. Leads are on this note, tenors are a third above that, and baritones are a third below that, and the basses are an octave with the baritones. Closer than last week for sure. So we'll be sure on the international, on the annual show, we'll be sure and talk that through right there on stage in front of 2,500 people in the audience. I don't know where we're going to go. Apparently some of us have 2,500 seats. Oh, I'm thinking of outside of the. Fantastic. Make sure we make that swipe. I heard a little bit. Make sure we make that swipe lead that we're not adding volume to the swipe part. Just get to the new note, right? If anything, we're going to make it the last note a little louder as we increase just a little bit before we cut off, like we would any line we sing of any song. And the bass is the same thing. We're making sure we're not sliding all those notes. Except the last one. We want a big schwa in all four parts to that last note of the end of the intro right there. Thank you. Make the first note confident. We're going to go ding, ding. I don't know what you're writing, but it's figuring us. So it should be this.
Last night I got alone to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my legs along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone fade me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong, People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil was dragging Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Said to myself, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under with a soul so heavy you never float. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down. The devil will get you if you don't sit down. And if you go, you're sure to drown. Sit down, you're rocking the boat, rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Alright guys, I want to do a little something you haven't done in a while, because you've been in COVID and been on Zoom meetings this whole time, so maybe that's why we haven't done it yet. I'd like to bring out a quartet, and let's start at the beginning of the song, and let's go generally maybe one verse, 2-3 pages, and see how we do. So I need 4 parts. What I'm going to do is, before you know to say yes to this, I'm going to coach you. I'm going to let you sing a little bit, we'll stop, and I'll give you some coaching tips.
Get up there.
On and the guy's like, no way. On tenor? When that guy go levels? Yes, he was. So we'll do a little coaching on that and see how we do. Anybody but Ken. Anybody but Ken. By the way, you're next. Okay, so let's just get the first note. Let's get the first chord, right? So leads are on this E. Why is the lead stand next to the bass next to the baritone? Let's make sure we switch that up. Yeah. You can move, Joe. You can actually move over. Go ahead and center yourself right here.
Good.
Center yourself right here.
This is much
Okay. So lead note. I don't know.
Last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong, right from wrong. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the shovel fell on your checkered throat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Good. Sit down. Excellent. So I know you're probably going to say the same thing I'm hearing. What's the first thing you hear out of this quartet? I'm going to say it's a negative thing to this song. Yeah, John? Scott?
They were just going.
Speeding as fast as they possibly could. As loud, as fast as the lead could speed, they went with it. Slow down.
I follow my lead.
Yes, I can do that. John. Thank you for the opportunity.
I have a special attack too.
Do this.
You've been a bad boy.
So, what I want you to do is, as a quartet now, you're a quartet, but I want you to sing it as if you were the chorus. So I want you to sing it the way I've been directing it. Here's the lead is doing. I dreamed last night I got on the road to heaven. There's 3 blips there, Lee, so I want to make sure you're hearing that. I dreamed last night, pick up on the boat to heaven, and that's how I'm directing it. Pick up on the boat to heaven, and by some chance, pick up, ride my dice along. It's the same exact thing, both lines. That's what I'd like you to kind of perfect here as we're doing this, and everybody else, then you have moves based on that exact thing what the leads do. And try not to speak. Let's just try to make it hard. I dream.
You want to start there?
Yep.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to
You're right there.
heaven.
Did you hear right? listen to my example. I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven. Try to mimic that.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along.
Good. Can you sing those eighth notes slower? This is a tremendous effort, because when I'm directing in front of all you guys, I'm trying to do it that speed, and sometimes we just try to watch what the director's doing. So right now in this quartet formation, I want you to be able to hear it when I'm asking. So, dream last night I got on the boat to heaven. Three rounder loops. On the boat to heaven. On the boat to heaven. Spend some time on it. Even if you're slower than what I'm doing now, I'd rather hear that. So I have knowledge that you have now. Go ahead.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong. Right from wrong.
Good. Much better. Good. And everything kind of extends like the chorus would, not quartet. To ride from for the people of Cincinnati, and this kind of tempo. Good, that's very good. Can we do that again? We'll start at the very, very beginning. And yours. Go ahead.
That's a baritone.
I don't know. The C is the lead note.
That's the first one.
Are you going to C?
A.
Why is it not going to C? I've been asking for a C the whole time. That's the reason I've been getting you guys off. I'm sorry. I've been saying blow the C and you've been blowing an A.
I didn't hear that part.
Sorry. So yeah, of course that's not your number. Sorry, you don't blow the C, A or C on the song.
What do you want to blow?
I don't know.
It's written in A minor, so I
Don't blow the A, just I know that you're blowing the
Yeah.
A. So there's your two notes.
Okay. I'm a man.
But it's a minor. There we go.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong. Right from wrong.
Right, let's go all that way, Joe. That's your cover. The whole way they have something there. It's opposite. When a lead sometimes has a hole or something, they do something around you, you still have to hold that note all the way first when you're right. Right from wrong. Forward I can't that note. And one more time from the very beginning. We're gonna try and forget. Hey, Joe, you can see it? One more time. You gonna blow it, eh?
I'm going to blow it.
Sorry. Show your hero.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along.
Can you wait? I'm going to direct you once because I want you to follow me. Sing quartet. Sing.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven.
Good, you feel it?
Yeah.
It's three loops. It's three loop leads. I want to make sure I'll get this. I'm not trying to pick on you. I just want to make sure you're all feeling what I'm feeling, and it has to be that way. It has to be that you have to feel the direction of the directors in. Dream last night, pick up on the boat to heaven. 3 slow moves of babies. That's all it is. Everybody sing
I dreamed last night I got on the road to heaven.
Who was above? Who was in front of me? A couple of you were in front of me, right? Good job. Thank you for admitting that. A couple of leads were in front of me as well.
I dreamed last night I got on the road to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along.
Yes! Congratulations! Of course I do it.
Am I dreaming?
Yep,
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fed me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong. For the people all said sit down.
Right, good job. Next quartet. Pick out, guys. Pick out your next quartet. Who are you going to pick, guys? Who was there to pick, Josh?
You get from being late.
There you go.
I don't know. I think this quartet's a ringer. I don't like it. Good. Start at the beginning. Let's do the same thing. See what you learn, Dorothy.
I dreamed last night I got on the road to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered someone fade me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong. Right from wrong. For the people all said sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Good. Start right there again. Start right there again.
People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat.
All said sit down, sit right there. Sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit, we do this, we go. People all said sit down, and stop in that sit word. People all, stop.
People all said sit down.
Just stop on the sit word, right? People for the.
People all said sit down.
Stop on the sit word. That's it, right there where I just stopped.
People all said sit down.
Sit. People all sit. People sit. Stop to that. Okay. People sit down. It's new. It's brand new. It's a new song. We just started singing it. It's the first time you've ever been in a quartet with this song, so that's okay. But let's go ahead and try to work on those things. People all sit down. Sit. Do it again.
People all said sit down.
And we're gonna hold on that sit again, because down is too easy. We got the down part. Down is so simple. With
People all said sit down.
right. Do you hear it? Do you hear what you do? Sit down, sit down, and rock the boat. You go from that normal. You go from the C to the A flat. People all sit down, sit, and he takes your note. Sit down. That's what I'm not hearing is the A flat once he gets up to his note. And maybe you're hearing that A flat because he's not singing the A flat. Quartetting is peculiar. Alright, but it's like this fast. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
People all said sit down.
Yep, we're gonna stop with the sit again, because that's my whole theme. I want to just do that all night. Just one word.
People all said, sit down,
People all said, sit down. He's got to move. I've been trying to direct that move. And then, sit down for the.
People all said, sit down,
Sit down. Yep, you gotta go down lower. People all said, sit down, sit down. You're rocking the boat. Are we getting it? Are you guys getting it? To me, that. I don't know if I were you, but if I'm singing, listening to that, that totally helps me. Because now I'm figuring out my notes, and maybe I'm not even singing, I'm just going through my head. Do me a favor and start again from the very beginning of the song and make those 3 loops, Jim. On the boat to heaven, on the boat to heaven. They have to have those. On the boat to, exactly right. Try again.
Some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood, and I hollered, someone fade me. But the passengers, they knew right from wrong, right from wrong. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will break you under, why the sharp will fell under checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
That's
Sit
really
down,
good.
you're rocking the boat.
That's really good. You guys learn anything? Good. Have a seat. Thank you, guys. One more time? One more quartet? Kevin, you're back. We got a lead, I got a center, need a bass.
I haven't sung it.
I was just looking at the basses and we're willing to step up right now. And the other 2 literally looked to me like they thought the teacher was going to come on and say, look away. Almost a quartet.
I dreamed last night I got on the boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood and I hollered, someone fade me, but the passengers, they knew right from wrong. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the devil will drag you under by the shrapnel on your checkered coat. Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat. Sit down, you're rocking the boat, rocking the boat, rocking the boat.
Good, good. So, first thing I would say is hopefully you hear what I'm hearing. I heard the harmony parts covering the lead the best yet. On when the lead's holding a note, and the other 3 have something and they're covering until they take a quick breath and the lead's have a pickup. That's the best I've heard the cover yet of that. And that's what we're looking for the full chord. So make sure we have good coverage of the chord over the top of the lead, holding that, and before then he cuts off and there's still a little sound left before the lead makes a little pickup right there. Make sure when the bass, before the bass goes, that there's a complete cutoff of all 4 parts. We want a complete cutoff, bass is breath, and we'll start there. And we'll find a way to make sure it doesn't sound plotty right there. But I don't think it does, but it's just the beginning of the song, so I think we got it. Scott, I don't know if you're looking at me or, because I was kind of going, da 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 da.
No, sorry, I don't know it well enough to.
You weren't looking at me?
Not at all.
Well done, because you kind of followed my direction.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, when you're looking at music, make sure you're looking over the top of it. Oh, okay, well done. When you're that tall, I guess you can see me anyway. Let me just think of one thing here. Sit down, you rock and roll. Sit down, you rock and roll. Okay, good. So whenever you have a move like that in the middle of a phrase, the other parts, and I think we were finding this out as we went along now our third quartet, we kind of have to wait for some of those moves to be made so we don't jump ahead. So, people all sit down, you're rocking the boat. We have to make sure those big B2 or B4, whatever it is, those moments, those chords are heard. People sit down. So the baritones and tenors are moving there, and we kind of have to wait for that to happen and not take breaths before we have to sit down more. Okay, can we start at the beginning again? Let's see what else you guys have learned. Start over and just be, it's breath, right?
I dreamed last night.
So you're not in quartet right now, you're in a quartet that's representing the chorus. So it would be, I dream, it's I dream. Go ahead.
I dreamed last night I got on a boat to heaven, and by some chance I had brought my dice along, and there I stood and I heard someone thank me, but the passengers they knew right from wrong.
Right from wrong. For the
People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Yeah.
People all said sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Good, that's great. Thank you guys. Have a seat. Well done. Very well done. Really, really good. Everybody stand up. Let's sing that. Good. That was really, really great. Really, really great. I feel like you all learned something from that. Well done. Even the first quartet, did you feel like you learned something as it went on?
Yes.
Me too.
Oh, I learned the rhythm you wanted.
You really, okay, good. And that's first time. Thanks for being the guinea pig on something like that. I appreciate it. And that's just what happens. We have to learn from the beginning. And I feel like we're getting better as we go on, something like that. Let's see if we can put it all together now, at least on that first couple pages. Okay. Good. Who has a melody at the beginning? Nice. Yes? I have the slightest idea, guys. I have the slightest idea. All I know is when it's in key of A, that means the leads are on the third, and the third is typically backed off, right? And the fifth is typically a little stronger. So maybe not stronger based on what we're doing anyway, but we definitely want to back off the leads just a little bit at the beginning of this. And then work your way through the chords pretty evenly volume throughout the last until we get to that last time. Good. Make sure our tenors are lifting up going through their note. Did you hear me go up? I didn't, but I didn't drop it for sure. We want to make sure we're living in that note right there. Good, good, good. I would get rid of volume for height of that G flat right there. Basses can come out a little bit at the end of that, but not louder than your lowest notes. Whatever you can do with those. Look at your note here. Good. Can you put a K or a T or a hard D at the beginning of that without putting a hard K or T or D at the beginning of that? So I'm looking for a little glottal, a slight glottal, not but just something. Use air. But I don't want ha, which is what you typically do with an open mouth or like that. You have to have just the slightest glottal to make it go duh. Like the beginning of the song, everybody decide to hear the beginning of the song. Ready? Make sure you're watching as you're singing this with your music in hand, listening to your learning tracks. Make sure you're paying attention to those syncopated rhythms. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel around your checkered coat. It's pretty succinctly either downbeat or offbeat. There's no like 16th notes or anything in this thing, so you should be able to get this pretty quick. Yeah.
I think the word by is one we tend to come in too soon on with the syncopation.
That is a syncopation note for sure, but you may be right. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel around your checkered coat. Also, if you go like this, and the devil will drag you under. It's probably too aggressive, emotional for that moment. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel around your checkered coat. But you have to get used to feeling 1 and 3, 2, 1, 3. Just one of those things we'll have to all try to feel it together, and if not, I'll take you out the backwoods and we'll figure it out sometime. Oh, not with hitting. Oh, is that what you thought I would have? Of course not.
I'm just talking about Scott.
Totally agree. That's totally different. Can we just start the edge again, please? So, as I've said with almost every song, I always do that. Okay, now when we say something. Almost every song we've ever approached in the last 5-6 years since I've been here, almost 6 full years now, is hey, we need to do a big show before my 6th anniversary.
How about July the 3rd?
Great, I'm in.
All right.
25,000 people.
You said you don't know how to train guys. Thanks. Toby's going, what are you talking about? 25,000 people for sure. I don't know.
Mark July 3rd on your calendar, please.
Yeah, be here. Mark it again. Mark it twice. Bill, you coming?
Who is the postage for all the time?
He used to like you. Maybe.
Billy.
Bob, why are you standing so far away?
Billy.
So I can see. Yes, sir.
Oh. I thought it was maybe their smell, but I get it. It's your family. Yes. Now I'll say what I was going to say before, the cool joke. Sing it looser, sing it easier, sing it with less pressure and more just freedom of singing. Also, follow the director at the same time. If that creates pressure for you, let's talk privately about how we sing in the chorus. But overall, let's just get a little less pressure, more focus in the sound this way, less this way, and just an easier sound overall. Especially on this intro.
Some
I'll sing it straight away through. But the passengers they knew right from wrong. But the leads.
But the passengers they knew.
Yeah, don't try to think passengers. It's passengers they. So the they is part of it. So we don't think, but the passengers they knew. No, it's not. It's, but the passengers they knew right from wrong. Is that boring? Sorry. That'll make us come together easier and sing it as a lead section much easier.
But the passengers they knew
yes.
right from wrong.
Right. So if you don't think of the word passengers, then try to cut it right there. Then we have a feeling we can all maintain together. Good. Yay! We learned that just now. Can we just, everybody come in right there? But the passengers they knew right from wrong. Right from wrong.
People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Do you hear the baritone and tenor when they have that move? We're still doing the basses and tenor leads are trying to come in just a little too soon there. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. We're trying to take away the baritone and tenor move there, just enough where it makes it just, I don't know. Tenor and baritone's going to quit doing it.
No.
I saw it. I'm trying to scare them. Can you say the baritones and tenors right there? People, 2, 3.
People all said, sit
Yep,
down.
baritones and tenors, 3.
People all said, sit down, you're rocking the
Good.
boat.
So now you guys are really in charge of staying on your notes longer then. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. It almost, dare I say, goes out of rhythm to make sure that chord gets established before we move on. And the tenors or basses and leads, you can't give up your sound. You have to stay with that chord. And so it's all out of the one more time. People.
People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Good. So you see where that 2, or the 3 of that beat is kind of coming just a little later, just to make sure the chord's set. So then you guys really have to wait on it to make sure it's succinct chord, and then move on. Everybody's in? For the people, basses.
People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. People all said, sit down, you're rocking the boat. And the world sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Fantastic. And after that lead solo right there, remember we don't have any kind of breath, especially the leads. And the devil will drag you under by the sharp lapel around your checkered coat. Sit down. No breath there. To make sure, if you need it somewhere else, take it during one of those syncopated beats you guys get wrong anyway. We'll call it even. We'll call it even. Sit down. That's kind of cool though. I like the way it ends there. Did I sound like something baritone did?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Oh, maybe. Maybe we should have a break.
It won't be on the video either.
Actually, 4 times.
Guys, thank you for that. We're going to work harder on more than just this part of the song in the future. Thank you for taking your time with that, and thank you so much for the quartets doing that. Before you leave for any kind of break, will you please make room for Joe Harris? The first page intro, so start right at the top of page 2 if you're using music. First time to go. God bless America. So it's a G, please. Some of you just realized we're singing God Bless America now. So leads on the G, basses are on the octave G. God, God. Not the way I just did it. Let's hear that first chord. Fantastic. And for those of you who didn't breathe on getting into that, that's why there's an N in front of your note. God. God, as opposed to open vowel. God bless. Make sure you don't close up that target inside your throat there so it has an N sound. God. Again. God. You're screaming at me, baritones.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home,
My home, sweet home, my home. No breath for the leaves right there, so I guess you should make it for the last time you sing mine, right? My home, sweet home, my home. I don't know where it is, but it's in the music. Good. Just to make sure we're clear on that. My home, sweet home, breath. My home, which is different than the way the music looks, but I just want to make a little spirited kind of jump into the new key, into the new, just slightly faster speed right there.
The leads are the second my home, right?
Yes.
But there's a my home, then the leads.
That's correct. That's correct. And the tenors go up with you, my home, and you guys are the only ones really saying my home. The bass is whoa, barrels, and just gonna stand that up. And tenor, yeah. One more time in the same spot. Jesus, think of how not pretty this time, but how lengthy you can make your longer notes. God bless, as opposed to God bless us. Don't let anything go away until you get a breath line, which I missed one, sorry. I missed one. By the way, don't take a breath here. God bless America, land. That's not a breath line. I heard somebody there just gasping on that. Make sure we don't do that.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her.
We gotta make that minor chord right there. Stand beside her and guide her. One more time.
God bless America.
Do me a favor and over enunciate the consonants. God bless America. Right on the correct rhythm of where you are. Right, God.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above.
Next week's we're on the do right. Stand beside her and guide her breath. La da da. Yeah, that breath there. Baritone and lead up pickups right there. So we're gonna do a quick breath and lead and baritone pickups. Make sure you're cutting out baritones and, basses and tenors at the right spot. Guide her. You guys are extending through some of these hold notes longer than everybody else. Just trying to be aware of what's going around you, but your volume is increasing so much on typical thirds and those notes. Make sure just. I didn't say do this.
Part of a pack.
Wait, did I get a snort from that?
Yeah, that was a snort.
It's not.
Thank you so much.
I'll take this.
Take a little snort of that. Here, you guys. No, I like snort. Can I hear? Yes. Sorry. No bass. No bass. God.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above.
You have your triad over the top. Now you just have to go a few times and it's the whole song. Well done, guys. Well done. At the basis. Good. God, 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 God.
God bless America.
Everybody went up 3 volume points right there when I said regal. Regal has nothing to do with volume. You don't want to get louder just because I'm feeling regal. When I said regal, literally everybody else went up 3 volume points. Just sing it regal. Sing it regal and comfortable. Oh my gosh, would you guys be comfortable? Be comfortable. Be more comfortable than you've ever been in your life. Fall asleep singing the song, please. Doesn't make any sense. Don't do that.
Regal doesn't mean with British accent.
God bless America. No, we don't do that. Just you, Toby. I want you to do it.
God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. My home. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her.
If you can't see me, make sure you try to look up every once in a while for me. God bless America. There's got to be a major change in the song. We just made this cool key change, and we have to take it to another level. And I don't mean volume again, I just mean start the next beat. 1, 2, 3.
God bless America.
God to bless, that's to turn quicker. So get me. God bless America. Ready? 2, 3.
God bless America, land that I love.
Can I have the tenors to the party here? You guys are sitting late in the ski here. God bless America, America, focus this way, right? God bless America. Find your focus this way. Put it right down the middle of that tube that goes down into like a luncheon area for all the workers. That's what you want. You have no idea what I'm saying. It's like a Disney thing. Make sure you shoot all your spit stuff down where the workers can get to it. Right down that tube. No. You're all scared now.
God bless America, and that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above.
Fantastic, except you're singing the wrong notes. Everybody's got a guide her, but there isn't one. It's son her and guide her. That's it. Nobody's got any moves right there, so make sure we're all paying attention to that. Stand beside her and guide her. Guide her. Good, let me have that A flat again. Let me have no leads. 1, 2, 3.
God bless America.
God bless America. There's some different notes in there. You might want to check it out. Ready? No leads. 2, 3.
God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above, from the mountains to the prairies.
To the prairies. Look over your part, guys. Like everybody, look over the part this week, okay? Good. Let's tag it just so we can have a sensibility around the song. Let's go ahead and tag it from there. God, everybody in leads, A flat, please. God. I promise you, I will look over my part and listen to it against the learning track. No, you don't want to, that's fine. Good, thank you guys. 1, 2, 3.
God bless America, land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through the night with a light from above, from the mountains to the prairies, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, my home, sweet home. God bless America, my home, sweet home. America,
Fantastic. Go ahead, A flat. Actually, cough up along. If we're on key, which by next week, after we rehearse words and notes, we will be, I don't want to make sure the leads are singing that in full voice. None of you have an A flat solidly and full voice. And it's okay. I don't know that I do half the time. I can maybe do an S sharp a lot of the time. G when I'm really going for it. But you guys are trying to always sing that A flat full voice. We're never going to get there that way. Make sure, find another spot for it. America! America! I don't know how you're doing it. I don't know how you're trying to do it. But what's happening is we're flatting that. And so we're kind of in the F sharp range anyway. But we're still cranking it like we're trying to get an A flat out. It's just not necessary. The volume you're going to create in a falsetto or head tone in the lead section for an A flat is going to be way enough, plenty of note that we need for that moment, right there. Especially if you're all using the falsetto that I've heard from you as we've done recordings on other songs. All of you have a great falsetto that I've heard. So we should be fine in that instance. Even you, Roger. Good. Why do people keep talking behind me like that? Why do they do that? Good. We're going to sing, by the way, are you going to practice your song this week? I hope so.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a great stinking song. This is a great thing. Can I do just one thing before we start it? Can I have us begin and have Billy and Joe and Ken and myself sing the verse?
Oh.
Just from where you're at, fine.
For what? What's not?
The verse that starts with, or the verse of
God bless America.
God Bless America. Yes.
The intro.
Page one intro. I want you to sing the page one verse.
While the storm.
Hey, everybody. I'll say it. The page one verse. Didn't I say that again? Yes. The page one verse. Just those guys from where you're at. And follow me. But everybody's got to sing the intro first. We get to that first word. America, America. Only in this key. Nope, in that key. America, America, my home, sweet home. Good, watch the hands. While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for a land so fair. Should be minor. As we raise our voices in a song of praise. And where does that seventh chord go? It goes home. God bless America. Well, then, except the bass don't go.
God.
That's got to be harder as your voice than just going. That's when you're trying to make fun of a quartet. Oh, you hear that guy going. Yeah, why do you do that? I don't know. Let's make fun of him. Okay. Anyway, one more time. Same thing, but the same quartet. Toby, sing the bass. Great. Toby, don't sing the bass. Kids sing the bass. Robbie sing lead. Bill sing tenor. We'll stick with Joe for now. You know this song yet? You do? No? A little bit? Okay. You get enough of it though as we go along? You gonna learn it by next week? Next week? How many don't know it right now, but they said they're gonna learn it by next week? Liars, half of you just said, just say Toby, thank you. Some of you just admitted to me and you said, well, I can won't shed anything on me. There's two again. Yes, don't be wimpy about it. Everybody back walking in here too. Listen. America, America, I love your flag. Even though they're trying to change it now. Anybody have any questions about anything about the two patriotic songs we're already singing? You have a specific lead, like question marks about notes or anything like that?
Yeah, all of them.
You have a question about all of the notes? Okay, Robbie, here's your part. We'll start there. It's in my book. Of course, my book was
I
your
know, I
book.
put everything in your book. You don't put anything in my book.
It might be a key in the second half of the song. That's page 3 you went all the way to. My babies. I love the beginning of this for the tenor. I like when we sing this song. We did it for like the last 3 shows before we went on the new music when I first joined the quartet. I was like, oh, I love this song. Oh, we're getting rid of the song group. Oh. Let's bring us some harder stuff because we don't do any hard stuff now. Tangerine, tangerine. What key is that in? I always sing that a bit. I don't understand the key of the song. I just sing the right notes.
That's what I think.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Tangerine, tangerine. I don't understand what key that's in. If I do this, that's what it helps.
Yeah.
A flat.
My baby's eyes are blue as summer sky.
We're going to sing this song all the way through, but Leeds, make sure you're coming in right away. My baby's eyes are blue. It's right away. Not blue as, don't wait for the syncopation of the other part. They're blue. Because they're going. I can't sing bass anymore. Man, I used to. Everybody do this. I mean, whatever version you have of it. Good.
My baby's eyes are blue as summer skies. My baby's hair is golden hue, the kind I idolize. And when my baby's near, I'm happy all the while. For there is nothing in this world just like my baby's smile. For when my baby smiles at me, my heart goes rolling to paradise. And when my baby smiles at me, there's such a wonderful light in her eyes. The light that means just love, the kind of love that brings sweet harmony. I sigh, I cry, it's just a glimpse of heaven when my baby smiles at me. My baby's lips are sweet as sugar cane. And when my baby kisses me, well, I just can't explain. For when my baby smiles at me, my heart goes rolling to paradise. And when my baby smiles at me, there's such a wonderful light in her eyes, like that.
Holy cow, you're so screaming.
Love that brings sweet harmony. I sigh, I cry.
Now take about half the volume off the rest of the song.
It's just a glimpse of heaven when my baby smiles. Just see my baby. It's just a glimpse of heaven when I see my baby smile. See her smile.
feel about screaming? Is that the right note? Is that the right word?
Streaming, okay.
Screaming's okay, but not the tenor? Is that what you said? Screaming? I'm adding stuff here where it's
Depends on the occasion.
Hope you have a chance. Special.
Oh, that's just more energy? Well done, Bob.
And more energy at 9 o'clock at night. Yes, how about that?
Without beer.
Now we're getting close to beer.
It's only quarter.
Beer dark 30.
It's 8:47. We're just a few minutes away from starting Star Spangled Banner into God Bless America. A couple Saturdays from now.
Yeah.
Hope you're warmed up by now. Because this is when we'll be doing our good stuff, right? Wait, we're already doing our good stuff. Can we sing a little bit more of that song?
Mm-hmm.
I felt a little pressure by the way we were trying to sing it always like this. As opposed to just singing it easier. Whenever I've said that in the past, and by the way, we have sung this song at a very, very high level on our annual show. I remember when we got to our annual show last 2 years ago. 3? 2? I don't know now.
19.
2 years ago.
No, it was 20.
20.
Last year, we had a show in
Year and a half. Year and a half.
How do you do that?
It's February 23rd. I think it was a Saturday.
Just before the X film.
You want to talk about a girl now? Or?
That's right, I got a girl coming to the show.
But what I remember is, if you remember, we went to the practice room to start singing a few songs, and I was going out of my freaking hair, going, I'm going to pull some stuff. And I even admitted to you all that I was thinking about pulling some stuff. And all of a sudden, you all just went, oh, well, we can go together if you want. And there we were. We showed up as this new chorus, and we sang every song on that show, in my opinion, every song on that show, one of the best times we've ever sung. I don't know how we did it, but it was so awesome.
You were going to pull yours to the winners.
That really scares me for the future practices when we're stuck in it. And I go, now what are we going to do with this next show? And all of a sudden we come together again? I mean, that scares me. I'd rather kind of ramp up to greatness before the shows, and then go ahead and, if you want to peek and go even a little further on the show, that's different. Woo! But it was an awesome, awesome annual show. And I remember this song, I just remember saying, just calm down. Quit singing so hard. Leads are pressing, pressing, pressing. And the other parts are singing really, really loud. I don't know which part would necessarily do that. But sometimes we have guys that sing really loud.
Not me. It blows their hair off.
I do not have the ability to sing loud.
He didn't hear you, so we're going to go with that. Let's start at the beginning and find a way to more comfortably, sing through some of the songs. I know we're missing notes and stuff, and it's brand new, and we haven't sung the song and live and forever, but let's go ahead and just be more comfortable. I feel like when we are more comfortable and we do sing it that way, that's when I gotta go, oh, I see where we can take that and then build upon that. But we're kind of just, my baby, ah! I shouldn't have went like this. Maybe that was too much. The tenors really love that. Look at them. They're just ready to do choreo on the song now. Good. Seems like almost an eyeball.
Are you ready?
Of course. We're ready. Can you hear note?
My baby's eyes are blue as summer skies.
That's better. It's already better. I hope you hear it. The chords are kind of lining up a little better, and now I want to hear ones without the leads.
My baby's eyes are blue as summer skies. My baby's hair is golden hue, the kind I idolize.
Fantastic. When we're going up to something like that, tenors, it's hard to get the legato feel up to that. It's okay to put a little legato or a little staccato in front of that non-staccato word there. Then it sounds too samey. Somewhere. A little glottal fry right for that. Try to sound better. One more time in the leads, please.
My baby's eyes.
Good. So without being uncomfortable, can we just add a little more strength, a little more gusto to that? My baby's eyes are blue, they're blue. I don't know what she's saying differently, but probably not. forward. My baby. It's coming off kind of back and not focusing forward. I just hear that, my babies, and stop there. My
baby.
Yeah, singer, did you hear that? I think that sounds good. I can sing melody against that. My babies, my babies. Let me just sing it once, with 3 parts.
My babies.
Good. Now dropping 1 volume, everybody, and lead you back in.
My baby's eyes are blue, they're blue as summer skies.
Really good. That's really, really good. So leads, we have to do a better job of waiting to 4 when we have a pick up for 4. My baby's eyes are blue as blue. We're just wanting to cheat the 4 of stuff like that. I want to make sure we wait all the way on that. So it sets up all the other rhythms that are in the song. If we're really, really overall square, and we're comfortably singing and banging chords, but we're overall very square about those rhythms, then that really helps overall the chords of the song as it goes through. So try to be more square about that. But really, really sound good.
My baby's eyes are blue, they're blue as summer skies. My baby's hair is golden hue, the crying idle eyes. And when my baby's near, I'm happy all the while. For there is nothing in this world just like my baby's smile. For when my baby smiles at me.
Baby smiles. First 2 times are square right on the beat, and the others are jumping up that second. For when
my baby smiles at me, my heart goes rolling to paradise. And when my baby smiles at me, there's such a wonderful light in her eyes. A light that brings just love, the kind of love that brings sweet harmony. I sigh, I cry, it's just a glimpse of heaven when my baby smiles at me. My baby's lips are sweet.
Good. For really succinct rhythms like that, we got to make sure we get rid of the S sound. So again, this sound doesn't have a tone to it. So my baby's lips are sweet. We're doing a lot of S sound before that sweet, that what of sweet. My baby's lips are sweet. So just a tighter SW and less S sound driving into it because it just doesn't make a sound anyway except this. My, can you go ahead and please A flat? My baby's lips are sweet. So that jump beat should be sweet leads. My 1, 2.
My baby's lips are sweet.
Yeah, one second. My baby's way up there.
My baby's lips are sweet.
Good. My baby's lips are sweet. E try again.
My baby's lips are sweet as sugar cane.
Good.
And when my baby kisses me, well, I just can't explain.
Good. Well, I just can't explain. They all live a little higher though. We need to make that full run, but we're kind of dodging the height of some of those half steps so the whole thing doesn't lift. And when the other parts are in there with us, we need to make sure we're lifting the whole section. Good. Everybody's in? My lead pickup, my baby's lips are sweet. Or whatever you want to do there, but I don't know if that's the choreo we'll play for there.
My baby's lips are sweet.
Just whatever, right? My 1, 2, 3, and whatever that may be. My baby's lips are sweet. S.
My baby's lips are
Just a lead pickup.
My baby's lips are sweet as sugar cane. And when my baby kisses me, well, I just can't explain. For when my baby smiles at me, my heart goes rolling to paradise. And when my baby smiles at me, there's such a wonderful light in her eyes.
Good job. Wonderful light. Tenors only here. Tenors only. Make sure we're still doing that. Cutting all that out. Inner eyes, inner eyes. And leads, you can come out on that. Inner eyes, the kind of light that. You're just going down here. Again, it should be a comfort zone, but it's a little lower in your register. So push, but make sure you're just nice and full as you can. Inner eyes, I was saying inner eyes, and going inner eyes, just to make sure I have enough volume and fullness to carry that. As the leads get lower in the register, and highest in the register, those are obviously the hard spots, so I want to make sure we do something to change how we approach some of those things. Really, really good, guys. Good. Start to go better. It's under T's. For the. I get worked up over this one. Somebody you're about to fall asleep. I'm like, just ran a marathon. Oh, what are you going?
A B flat.
What again? Think you know? Actually, when I say think you know, you gotta blow that over. You gotta keep going. Let me take you off.
Okay.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly
barbershop. Talk to the and S sound. Break. It's too wide. I want to make sure I focus this way. And the reason I brought you down there, tenors, is because you're an octave at the bass is at the end of that line. So if you get there and then you knock off the volume right on the last, doesn't make sense. So kind of lead into there a little softer. Good. Oh, I got my own three, so I got to do a little bit. Let's sing the last song. Thanks for being here. Hey, you got any work to do for this next week?
Yeah, we got lots of
Yeah, me too. Me too. I got to learn how to direct without music in front of me. Who said that was part of the job? That's scary.
Well, that's why you get paid the big bucks.
Robbie, you want to direct the last song out? Robbie J, your music. All right.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. What good will come a-winging on our song? Smile the while you are singing, oh, carry, carry on, carry on. Keep a melody ring and ring in your heart.
It's great to be around.
Especially in Sarasota, Florida.
Billy, which we practiced have you heard?
ELQ to the back room.
Back room, y'all.
Back room, y'all. Go back there.
There's some southern room on that
Back
back
there, back there.
Back there? Back there. Stop part of the bill here.
Look at you. You're smarter than you look.
Hey, quit acting like you're me.
Okay.
Not all the things. You're gonna be okay.
I'm gonna have to review it.
Deodorant and also learn where to smell. A couple small things. Not a lot of deodorant and not like extra.
But no, not extra words enough? Just the right amount?
Just the right amount.
Okay.
And not extra. Just the right amount. Just a lot of women. Come across it like that.
Yeah.